What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Jay the Trucker. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank everybody. I'm thanking everybody for their feedback. I want to say thank you. You know, it's nice having a little platform, seeing that people actually do appreciate these videos. But this video is going to be about some important information I feel like I need to share with everybody, but right after this, we're going to hop right into it. So today I decided, coming out of Aurora, Illinois, after my first T-call, I was going to make a video on it, but it was kind of pointless. A T-call is just picking up a trailer, a loaded trailer, whatever they have you doing, and you're not going to finish the task. You're handing it over to another driver so you can do a different task. So it's the same thing as a relay for my people who's watching who worked or worked for rail transport. But yeah, so the news that I wanted to share with everybody is I decided to put my 2 weeks in here at Swift Transportation. It's a little bit over 2 weeks. December 4th, I will be leaving Swift Transportation. I don't want to let it go. The money is good. The work is not hard, but I got a few issues with some of the things that's been going on. And towards the end of this video, I'll definitely get into telling you guys what my next plans are, what I'm thinking about doing. So the first thing, we definitely had a miscommunication on pay. When I was working for rail transport, I got an email of everything about the fleet that I was on, you know, the pay. If this happens, this is breakdown pay, this is this is this, this is that. I had it all there, so I knew what was going on. Here, basically, I just got a phone call, and they was just like, all right, you want to come on to this fleet? Here's a little bit of information. Once you come down here, we'll, you know, break down everything, explain it to you, blase, blase. So I'm like, okay, cool. Just like orientation, I feel like everything was rushed, which is not bad. You know, as big as this company is, the new Boston terminal was under construction, so we did orientation a few hours at a hotel. They paid me $300 for that, which was not bad. The only drawback on that was orientation mainly. When it came to work, it focused on the Qualcomm. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not, but majority of the trucks are switched over to the Zonar, the Samsung tablets, whatever you guys want to call it, with Swift Transportation. So I had no idea how to work this, and with us being night drivers, when I got here, nobody was here. So after that, after orientation, I went to the terminal to get launched in the truck. Day one, nobody was there to even help at all. I was like, so what do I do? Just hop in the truck, take off. Contacted my fleet manager. And he was just like, look, I'll pay you $200, head back home, come out tomorrow, see if somebody's there. So that's what I did. So I was kind of already getting a shaky feeling coming over to this company. But I was like, let me give it a chance. You know, the terminal's under construction. Nobody's here. A lot of people are working from home. Blase, blase. Didn't care. Let's try to make some money. And that was real considerable of him doing that because he didn't have to. So I'm like, he's working with me. I'm working with him. He's not familiar with that terminal. So it was like, bloop, a dead end with that. And nobody else is here. So day two, I got launched out in the truck, drove down here, and when I got here, nobody was here. They gave me a load that night, so it came across here. I didn't know what I was looking at, what I was doing, and I just happened to ask another driver. He broke it down to me, explained a little bit to me, but I am in a Facebook group page. It's like Swift Transportation Drivers or something like that. A lot of those people were definitely helpful. They helped me out. But some of the things that I'm not liking that's going on is on this fleet, we're a dedicated fleet, so most of these trailers we reuse. We get it unloaded there, we bring it back. If we drop it off, the next trailer that get dropped off there, this is the empty trailer to come back here. Like I said, I walk the yard about once a week to try to check it out, stay on top of it. But it seems to be a lot of drivers on this fleet that do not take care of maintenance issues. Like, if it's something wrong with it, you don't want to deal with it. When you get back here, write it up, get somebody to get on road out here to get it fixed, or whoever's going to come out here and get it fixed. Don't leave it for the next driver. That is very unsafe. It's definitely not professional, and it holds the next driver up. Like, I did a T-call, got to Aurora, Illinois. 2 tires on the trailer, which one had like a huge gash in it, like you were almost able to see the wiring to the tire. And then the other one, I didn't take a picture of that, but I'll see if I can somehow add the photo in here of the other tire. I mean, it was flat. It was just smooth as a baby's bottom. You could tell it was scalloped or whatever the guy had mentioned to me, but it was just like I was in a predicament to where, okay, so I got here. I got a little bit of time to my trip plan. Like I say, I trip plan a lot. So I got there. I got just enough time to get to my destination that I plan to take a shower at before I run out of time. Chicago traffic. Well, unfortunately, I called on road. I waited on the phone for about an hour and a half. It's about 11 other callers ahead of me. Informed my driver later, he's just like, wait on the line. So I'm like, okay, cool. I get on the phone with on road. About the time I get on the phone, I have no more hours. I'm a sleeper berth. Oh, it's okay to run there. I texted him pictures of it. He's telling me it's okay to run there. I'm like, 1, who's going to be reliable if one of these tires give out, injure somebody? 2, that's the ticket I'm going to take if DOT see it, because I'm definitely going to put out of service. Not taking that chance. 3, that ticket is going to be on me, not the representative somewhere in the country that just don't want to get someone sent out here to do that. So I decided I was not going to take it. I took my 10-hour break, and then I called about 2 hours before my 10-hour break was up. It still took another 45 minutes to get a hold of on road. By the time we got something scheduled, it took Love's about 2 hours to come out. So then it takes them time to do it. So I'm not really liking that. This is a reoccurring issue that I'm running into. My stop pay. So when I came and he's talking to me, he's like, you get $20 stop pay. This is driver leader number 1. Get $20 stop pay for your stops, blase, blase. I noticed on some of my checks, I was not getting the stop pay that was adding up for all of my stops. Then I talked with him. He's like, no, you don't get paid for your first and your last stop. Your middle stops, however many I have, that's what I get paid for. So that really, it just put me on an agitated point, because I'm like, the reason why I was taking all of these 4 or 5 stop pay loads is because I'm thinking, I'm getting paid for them. I'm still figuring out. I just seen my pay stubs. Shout out to another guy out of the Swift driver group on Facebook. Told me how to do that. And the pay stubs are not available until the night before you get paid. With rail, I love that. I don't remember if it was like Monday or Tuesday it was available. You get paid on Thursday or Friday, so they still have time to fix it and add changes. If I work for something, I want to get paid for that. I don't want it to be like, oh, okay, it'll go on your next check, because I still got bills, then that put me back. And I got fees, but I did the work. It's not like I'm asking for anything extra. I don't ask for anything extra. Anything I get paid for here, it's because I'm working. My third thing is I had a family emergency. I'm not even going to get into that one. But, so I've been noticing when I signed on here, it's supposed to be a 250-mile radius from the DC. So I had just asked them, I'm like, when I first came onto it, I was getting a lot of, my staging pay, short haul pay, and those loaded and empty miles pay. So I'm wondering, I'm like, okay, so yes, I am getting more money because I'm running longer miles. I'm running 2-day loads, or a day to get out there, a day to get to another place, and the third day I come back here. Excuse me. So my check started to change. So I'm like, hey, what's going on with this? I thought we was on 250-mile radius. Didn't think I would be going out 400 or 500 miles to 1,100 miles, which I'm not complaining about the mileage at all. But I'm like, kind of mix it up, keep it in between, or give me a short load that early morning, then have another trailer ready that day for a 2-day, 3-day load, or however many days it's going to be, so I can get that extra pay in, that eat up the taxes that's going to come out of my check, and then still get paid. Well, driver leader number 2 informed me, I informed him today, that I'm not liking that, because I'm seeing multiple drivers on this fleet is getting paid just as much as I am, but I'm like doing double the work. So I'm like, mix it up so my paycheck could be more, and I'm still able. Basically what I'm saying is give me more loads. I don't have no problem with doing the long loads. That's what I come out here to do, is work. What I'm saying is, give me those morning loads. Don't have me sitting from, right now, I've been sitting since 8 o'clock in the morning. It's noon. I won't get another load till midnight. Give me those morning loads so I could get back around 2 o'clock, go to sleep, still be able to run by midnight. Then driver leader number 2 had just mentioned fleet manager, whatever you guys want to call him. He'll see what he could do. As I was walking out, another driver was like, they're doing to you what they did to me. When you be on time, you get your work done, they don't have to bother you. They tend to put the longer loads on you, and which that is fine. I'm out here to work. I don't have any problem with that. But it's like, and Lord knows I'm not worried about the next man's check, his pockets, his money, whatever you guys want to call it, however you want to put it. I'm worried about my paycheck. I want to, how do I put this? I want to do as much as I can that could benefit me and the company, but I'm not going to just, okay, yeah, I'm going to do this for the company just because I'm a good person or a good worker. So I'm getting overworked kind of in such a way, but not receiving the benefit of being, one of the top dogs. And I'm starting to see that. So this last week is a few days or whatnot because of that same issue. So they're definitely working their workers, and the lazy drivers are just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get paid the same thing as them or a little bit more, but not do the work that they're doing. So that really just irritated me, definitely a lot, because I do a lot. So I expect, like, hey, can I get this out? Can I get this out? Let me do that. And the last thing, but not least, some of the areas that I run out to, anybody that's been watching this channel know, I do not like running in certain areas, but I don't complain. I never deny a load because I'm out here to make money. I'm not out here to pout. I've been noticing I've been getting sent there a lot more than anybody because all the paperwork is up there. So everybody come in at midnight, grab it. And I'm just like, I'm not comfortable going out here. I am a trucker, but these are not areas that I'm familiar with. It's not even about me being familiar. I'm just not comfortable. If I get nervous, that's when I start making mistakes. My safety's at risk. Pedestrian safety's at risk. My job's on the line when I get nervous. My life is on the line when I get nervous. Other lives are on the line. So it's just a lot on the line, and I'm just like, I'm not comfortable, but they called me. We talked a little bit, blase. So I'm like, you know what? I won't argue. I just told them December 4th is my last day. So we've definitely had our ups and downs. The money is out there. Definitely not complaining about the money at all, but I am not fond of how they treat their hard workers on this fleet. So, like I will always say, truckers know your worth. I think I hammered that in one of my earlier videos. Definitely know your worth. They're not treating you right. This winter is coming up. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I know slow down, be safe, get it there, don't hit none. But when you feel unappreciated, I mean, it is what it is. People are going to say, blase, you're a trucker, blah, 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 but I don't like it, so I ain't working here, point blank, period. I'm 22. I can find another job. But my plans going forward, I was looking at relocating my family to a more general area that has a lot of trucking jobs, which is only a few hours from where we are at right now. Or finding another job, preferably that drives in an area that I am comfortable with, which everybody know, preferably it might be me going back to rail transport. Or something I've definitely been doing a lot of research in, that hopefully I am confident enough to make this leap or go work for a company that deals with these expedited services, is being an owner operator of a box truck or whatever you guys want to call it. It's definitely looking pretty nice to me. The area that I'm in right now and the area that we are looking into moving to would definitely put us in 2 hours, maybe a little bit more from Chicago, a little bit under 2 hours from Fort Wayne, and about 2 hours from Toledo, Ohio. So we're right there in that general population by 80, 90, 94 as well, in Michigan. So I definitely got some plans. I will keep you guys updated. So I just wanted to share that. I got multiple videos in my cell phone. One of my cell phones I can't even record no more because I got so many videos, but I'm learning how to edit for you guys. I'm trying to learn more so I can, make these videos interesting, do the best that I can do. But till next time, when I learn a little bit more, you guys stay tuned and I'll get back with you.